Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is I, Mac Manus again, and here we go with another video, but today is a little bit different. Today is a little bit more special because it's a review for Civil War. That's right, I'm really happy. That movie was really good. I watched it on Thursday night with my brother-in-law and my sister and a friend, and I only got around to uploading a video today. I wanted to upload one last night, but didn't get a chance to, unfortunately. So this video is for all you guys who haven't seen it yet this weekend and who plan to see it maybe tonight or Sunday night or the following week after that. So this is it. Let's do it. Civil War, directed by the Russo Brothers once again. Winter Soldier. They killed it, and they double killed it this time, and I'm so happy with this movie. There are so many good things about it. There are some things that bugged me about it, but I'll go more into detail about that. First off, the movie is awesome, and it's about friendship, betrayal, trust, and it was really good, and it was amazing the way they handled it. The build up to the confrontation between the heroes at the airport and the build up to the final fight was just amazing, and it was awesome. And I'm going to try to keep this video as spoiler free as I can. So to start off, I wanted to talk about Scarlet Witch. Yeah, one of my favorite characters in the MCU, and I'm so happy because she's played by Elizabeth Olsen, who I'm a huge fan of, and I think she's gorgeous, and I think she's a great actress. I was thoroughly surprised by how big her role was in this movie. Well, it's not huge, and like, let's say Spider-Man and Black Panther had a bigger role, but she had a huge part to play, kind of the way the conflict begins. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, obviously. I just wanted to let you guys know I thought she was great. I'm really happy she got good screen time. I was worried there were going to be too many heroes in this movie. Age of Ultron suffered in that, in that area, having it too clustered with heroes, but they did really good. The Russo Brothers did fantastic, kind of giving everybody the screen time they needed. They did a great job, kind of getting you connected to all these people and kind of making you feel for them, and you realize that each and every one of them are kind of going through their own personal struggle with this. Obviously not as big as Iron Man and Captain America, but it was great, like the way they did it, and I felt really connected to these characters. It helps that I've watched since Iron Man 1 up to now, but the Russo Brothers did a great job kind of getting you connected to these characters, even though you might be starting fresh or you might be coming into Civil War for the first time and haven't seen any other MCU movies. So I thought that was really good and well handled. One of the new members in this movie is Black Panther. Yes, and he is played by Chadwick Boseman, and I think he did great. I wasn't a huge fan of his accent. That was a little bit off for me, but overall he did really good. His, oh man, his suit was awesome. Vibranium claws, vibranium lined suit, and bullets ricocheting off this guy. That was awesome, and the only person who could make a mark in Captain America's shield was that guy, and that was really cool to see him in action. I loved his suit, I loved his uniform, I loved the intricate little designs and stuff, and it was just awesome. Second, the biggest thing that I love about this movie is Spider-Man, that they included him. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man. I love that guy. He's my childhood superhero. I wanted to be him growing up as a kid. When I was 15, reading about a 15-year-old Peter Parker, that's what I wanted to be growing up. I didn't want to be a doctor. I didn't want to be an engineer. I wanted to be freaking Spider-Man, and that didn't happen. I even tried to climb walls like him when I was growing up. I thought he was fantastic. I thought Tom Holland did a great job. I love Tom Holland, and I loved his portrayal of Spider-Man. I think he did the greatest. The suit, I kind of wish they were a little more practical with it. You could obviously tell that the suit was CGI. That was a bit of a problem, but it's alright because I still thought the suit itself looked cool, and the way they kind of did it and handled the suit and the suit he wore previously, that was awesome how they did that. I'm not going to tell you what happens, just go and watch the movie and you'll understand what I mean. Again, Tom Holland played a fantastic Spider-Man. He got everything right. The jokes, the personality, it was awesome, and it's a plus side to Marissa Tomei was Aunt May. Yeah, nice. The MVP of the frickin' movie was Ant-Man. Paul Rudd stole the show with his portrayal of Scott Lang, and I was not at all surprised that he was gonna come off as this really funny character. He's a great comedian. I love Paul Rudd. I've been watching it for a long time. Oh man, I love that guy. He's one of my favorite actors, and he did awesome. He was the comic relief of a comic book movie, and he just nailed it. Like, he did so damn well, and I love this guy to death, and he was so funny. Every scene he was in, I was laughing my ass off. And on another note, two other people I thought were hilarious in this movie were Bucky Barnes and the Falcon. Holy crap. Those guys, they had the best banter throughout the movie. They reminded me a lot of Thor and the Hulk in the Avengers when every time they were on screen together, they were always doing something stupid or something funny, or they always picking on each other. It was similar to that when it came to Bucky Barnes and Sam Wilson. So when you guys see the movie, you'll understand what I mean. It was awesome. It was hilarious. And just watch out for those two once they're all together. It's just such a fun time. And lastly, I wanted to talk about the fight scene at the airport. It was well choreographed. I'm not surprised. It's the Russo Brothers. They did so well with the Winter Soldier. It was awesome seeing all these characters who used to fight together kind of go butt heads and go one-on-one with each other. This is why I think the movie is awesome. I was Team Iron Man walking to that movie theater, and then my brother-in-law and my sister were Team Captain America, and I was ready to fight him about why Iron Man was better over Cap. But after I walked out of that movie, I realized, no, that's not what the movie's about. That's how they made you think it. They did such a great job promoting that. But you see in the movie that everybody had their own side. They had their own story to tell. Iron Man was doing this for his own reasons, and then Captain America was doing this for his own reasons. And they're making one of the biggest decisions of their lives right now. Obviously, they're going to make a bigger one once Infinity Wars comes along. The way they ended that movie was fantastic. It was a great way to end something that, you know, you had no answer to that question of who's right and who's wrong. So that was fantastic. That was great. Overall, I would give this movie, I know you might think I'm biased because I'm a Marvel guy, but I'm giving this movie 5 out of 5. Okay, maybe 4.5 because of, like, you know, the CGI. And there were some scenes of them like jumping off of a bridge, and you can sort of tell that it was computer generated, but it could have just been because I was wearing 3D glasses and I watched the 3D version of it. It kind of ruins it because the fight scenes were kind of like jumpy everywhere if you have 3D glasses on, so I advise watching it normally and not 3D. CGI is not a big deal to me, especially in a movie like this, but when it comes to stuff like that, like just jumping off bridges and buildings, like, you know, I'm sure by now that they can do a better job not making it look so CGI. So that's my non-biased opinion. But if you were to ask me, it's a Marvel fanboy, yeah, I'll give it 5 out of 5. Anyways, so that's about it. I just wanted to make a quick video, a quick review. This was a non-spoiler review. If I decide to do a spoiler review, it's going to be so much longer, and I'm going to have so much more to say. But I'm telling you guys, if you guys go to watch the movie, watch out for Ant-Man scenes. That was awesome. Watch out for Spider-Man, and watch out for the banter between Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes, and it was awesome. It was fantastic. And keep your eyes on the screen during that airport battle, because that was probably coolest thing I've ever seen in a Marvel movie, and I'm hoping the Russo brothers top it with the Infinity Wars because they're directing that too. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, subscribe to my channel, like the video, follow me on Twitter and my Facebook page at It's Mac Madness. And question for you guys, who are you more excited to see? And if you've seen the movie already and you're stopping by, what do you guys think was the best part of the movie, and who was your favorite character in that movie? And who stood out to you the most? Alright, thank you guys again for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Again, subscribe so you guys can keep updated with my channel. And remember, don't forget to keep the madness going. I'll see you guys later.